Good afternoon, and welcome to a surprise live stream of the Rally Towel Sports program, Rally Towel Sports podcast, Rally Towel Sports movement, if you will. I'm Corey, not Bobby Slay, as it says on the live stream. And joining me this afternoon is Mr. Aaron Mailing. Aaron, it's a
just a
rainy. Is it
rainy day
rainy
in the
where
Midwest. Oh
rainy
yeah.
day? Okay, all right. I'm here in Detroit. You're in Cleveland. As we straddle Lake Erie.
I'm fine with it. It's like, it's a cool kind of day. It's kind of it's just like gray and moody out.
Yeah.
But like it's that time of year. So we just got a half cord of wood delivered to the house yesterday. So I put that all away.
Nice.
So it's gonna just be fireplace central.
Nice. It's cozy. It's spooky season. It's cozy season.
Exactly.
Sweater weather, if you will. Soup season. You just came back from the Northeast. Did you dive all into the lobster bisque up there?
I had some of Mary's because I'm not a huge like cream based stuff. It was good. I wouldn't have had a whole bowl of it, but I liked it. It was good to like dip bread in and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
that was pretty good. We had some lobster rolls, crab cake, stuff like that. That was absolutely delicious. But dude, the food scene in Portland is really nice. Jesus. Sorry.
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Correct. Yeah.
I feel like you have to differente because
when
I
you
just
say
said,
Northeast.
Well, that's why I just wouldn't want people to think I'm stupid. So. More so than already.
Portland, Maine's the OG though. It's just not the bigger, but it's only honestly their population is like it's the largest city in Maine. It's like 68,000.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, dude. Maine's pretty chill.
Yeah, and you went to Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, Salem. Yeah, we did. We spent some time. We had like our flight out was at like 7:00.
Yeah,
I didn't want. We actually looked at staying a day in Salem. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculously overpriced. Like, plus, because like this time of year, right?
It's witch season, and Salem, of course, home of the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, so we actually listened to the Stuff You Should Know podcast about the Salem witch trials from Portland to Salem. So I was like, all right, I got the backstory. Didn't need any of it. It's just people are walking around in witch costumes and, just hocus pocus everything because that's where it was filmed.
So there's Rob joining the stream today. Rob, good afternoon, man. How is Chicago? Is it a rainy Saturday where you're at? That's why we're just jumping on for some a lot of shit going on in the world right now. We're just getting together and enjoying each other's company on this rainy Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, man, it's not a lot. Can't get the yard work done. I did all the house stuff, so I'm done there. Just ready for some football tomorrow. We're going to be, chilling. It is that time of year though, where you were talking about it like soup season. Mm-hmm. I could just absolutely mess up a big old bowl of chili right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's Katie's already got a crock pot meal going on, but a little bit of a curveball.
What do you got in the crock?
Chicken tikka masala.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a big proponent of the crock pot. I think it is one of the greatest cooking vessels. It can make any meal just delicious. What you have any favorites or fall favorites, I should say?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like fall and crock pot go hand in hand, as you mentioned there. Mm-hmm. But some favorites, we do a crustless chicken pot pie. Yeah.
And we'll usually do that as a bake instead of a crock pot, but that's
and then we'll just bake some biscuits to go along with it. Some other pot roast. Katie threw down some pot roast this week.
You phenomenal. Love a good pot roast.
And honestly, the best part about crock pot meals is not only the fact that it's warm and delicious and warms the soul, sticks to the bones, but then you have lunch for minimum one day. Yeah. Like you have minimum at least one day of leftovers.
If we're making chili, I'm buying hot dogs because one meal I'm gonna have is chili dogs. Like it's just I don't care how old I get. I'm like I want a fucking chili dog. It's just happening. It's just happening.
No, I get it. I'll call it a curse in that anytime I eat a chili dog, I eat it, and I know this is gonna divide the crowd, but I'll eat it and I'll just be like, yeah, but it's not Skyline. You know what I mean? Like for me, at
See, I don't
least.
like Skyline, but that's a whole
right,
different thing.
right.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just
I like
I'm
good
sure.
chili, you know.
Well, watch yourself. I think there's I'm sure, somebody pulls out like a spicy mustard or something like that. You're like, it's not stadium mustard.
Well, it
something.
depends because their stadium mustard is elite, but it's only elite on like a sausage.
Okay.
Spicy, like I would rather
Like a
have
spicy brown?
I'd rather have spicy brown with like a pretzel than I would stadium.
Sure. Okay.
So it's
well, that's what I
like
meant.
I always have it in the fridge, but it's a very infrequent use. It's like got to be a very but it's like literally perfect on like a bratwurst or an Italian sausage or.
What about you? Any go-tos on the crock pot?
Yeah, chili for sure.
Or chili, yeah.
Chili and pot roast, of course. In terms of, we do a lot of soup, which isn't really a crock pot, but kind of goes along with it. We actually just had a tomato basil soup that was delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really good. Mary just makes soup all the
time. So
you
said you don't you're not a cream-based soup, so like potato soup, you're out.
Like the one we just made was like creamy, but it was with cauliflower. You can make cauliflower like kind of like you can substitute like blended up cauliflower for like cream. Give it that same consistency, and it's obviously better for you.
Yeah. Debate's out on that one. I think we'll have to turn to science.
We'll have to check the science on if cauliflower is better for you than heavy cream.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat, if you're aware, you want to
couple of guys coming in the chat here. Rob saying it's been raining here for over 24 hours in Chicago.
And that's why we're here, guys.
That's why we're here. We're just cuddling up together.
We're cuddling up. I might play some video games later, or we're definitely gonna watch a movie.
You're watching some spooky films.
So we're gonna watch one tonight that neither of us have seen. It's on
good
HBO.
Call. What's it called? Maybe I'll join you.
It's a movie I know of. It's a very it's not the Michael Myers you're going to be thinking of. We're going to be watching So I Married an Axe Murderer.
And it's got Mike Myers in it.
Mike, right, exactly.
Yeah. Is it groovy?
It could be. I realized how confusing it was when I recommended that because I was like, yeah, it's Mike Myers, but not Halloween Mike Myers.
Not Michael Myers. It's
right.
Mike Myers.
Which I don't know if it's a spooky, but it's certainly in like the vein of. See, there's Rob. Great movie.
Tommy coming in on the YouTube stream. We're live on YouTube, and Twitch is our new platform that we're on now, guys. So do us a favor, give us a follow on Twitch as well. Thank you for the like there, Tommy, over at Mafia Sports Report on YouTube. Rob giving his approval on your film choice for tonight. What was it? Give me the name again here.
So I Married an Axe Murderer.
So I Married an Axe Murderer. Is it like kind of Shaun of the Dead-esque?
That I don't know. I mean, it was made in like 93. It's certainly like a comedy.
It's got comedic
or it has comedic beats to it.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the reasons we're watching it though is because we always listen to the Rewatchables podcast, and that's going to be the one that comes out on like Monday or Tuesday. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's like one we'll like throw on the headphones when we take like the dog for a walk or something. We'll split an AirPod, and it's cute. It's adorable.
It's pretty adorable. It's pretty adorable. I mean, it is the PM. I
was gonna say I have a seltzer going right here. I mean, it's 3 o'clock.
Shit.
Mary's gone to some coffee shop to meet up with a friend. What do you got there?
It's a Founders Oktoberfest.
A little Oktoberfest.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah, because the move after this might be take a quick nap before she gets home,
dude.
So I'm just taking a little nap juice here.
A little nap juice, yeah, a little elixir for the soul.
You know what I might do though? And now I don't have the elite 3 seasons room like you do, but we have a 3 seasons room, our house. But we have a hammock in there, and I'm like, dude, with the rain coming down, throw a little blanket over you.
Maybe a gummy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Katie was like, she texted when she was thrown up. First of all, there is no more elite text to be received other than, hey, got dinner in the crock pot when it's like
Right.
11:30 at work. Like
No,
she
I'm gonna
works from
come.
home. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna come. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. But she was just like, yeah, making a pot roast. I was like, oh, that sounds great. Thank you. She's like, yeah, two of my favorite things, pot and roast. I was like, Jesus Christ. This is my wife.
Nice job.
Love her. Yeah.
Love her.
So we're missing Bobby and Todd today, but Aaron and I are holding it down again. We are live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Maybe this will end up on Spotify later. So
Yeah, I
follow
can
us
do
over
that.
there.
We can throw it up.
Bobby's at Top Golf. That sounds
What a fun thing to do on a rainy day.
Yeah, you get to golf, but not have to deal with the bullshit
And they
of the
got
rain.
like the heaters in the bay and
Fuck yeah. And I'm sure there's like it's
$14 cocktails.
It's wide, yeah, right. I'm sure it's wide open there though. Like I'm sure there's, you probably have the place to yourself. I would assume. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. On a Saturday, probably
Fair.
not. I
Fair.
like I've gone in like February, man, and it's if it's a weekend, they're pretty packed. You usually have to get like a reservation before too. So
They have pretty good food there at Top Golf. Have you?
It's not bad. We did that. They put one in here. What, it was 2020, so it was like right before the pandemic. But my birthday was in January. We did that. Like it was awesome. You get some food for the table, some pictures.
Did you get the donuts?
I did not get the donuts. I'm not much of a sweets guy,
dude. They are like donut holes that you get to like inject the filling into them.
Oh, I have seen those. Yeah,
like custard or jam or something like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
They also have mac and cheese egg rolls, which are just fucking.
I'm the only person on the planet who doesn't eat mac and cheese.
That's true.
So
it's true. Well, wait till if you reproduce, there will be a moment where you've made the mac and cheese for your children. They're eating it, or child, or however many you have, a litter maybe, and they've eaten the mac and cheese, and then there's like not quite a serving left in the bowl,
but there's a little bit,
and you're just like, oh, I'm not going to dirty a dish for this, and you just
eating it out of a Paw Patrol bowl or something.
Just directly out of the pot. Just directly out of the pot. Oh, absolutely. Looks like Dirty Harry joining us here on Twitch. We're live there as well. Appreciate you dropping by.
Hype.
Yeah.
Let's go. I was like, I had to like zoom in and like read it because I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Actually, my eyes are still great. That's the only thing I got. Oh yeah.
Mine have been shit since I was like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is I will say something I'm very grateful for, because like I've never needed contacts, glasses, anything like that, and it's just roll out of bed and I'm just raw dogging life,
Absolutely. Oh, that's Rob. It's Rob hanging out. What's up, Rob?
Oh, let's go.
Join us on Twitch. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you. On multiple platforms, he's all over the place. A true OG of the Rally Towel Sports family. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big proponent of natural selection in that, you just ignore those with peanut allergies for a few years. What Louis say? When then eventually we'll get rid of
2 years.
Yeah, we'll get rid of peanut allergies. If degenerative eyes are a hereditary thing, just don't let people get contacts or glasses. As someone with corrective lenses, I can speak to this. We'll just naturally accidentally step in front of a bus, whatever. We'll just walk into the wrong areas. You're at the zoo,
perhaps into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, things like that. We'll just get rid of bad vision and just be better as
gather
a,
up
as
all
a
the
race.
blind people, release them in Arizona, and they'll just start,
Just like head on in. So Bobby's at Top Golf. Todd at the Columbus Zoo, an elite zoo in the Great Lakes region, the Midwest, I would say. Columbus Zoo.
I know you got to do it because of kids. Like, I get it. I just not a zoo guy.
You know what, Aaron? I'm with you on that. Go there with my children. Been there. We have a Detroit Zoo membership. Also, Detroit Zoo, step it up. Fuck you doing?
I'm pretty sure they spray painted a dog to look like a zebra.
It's bad, dude. It's like you got like 60-40 animals not out animals out. And when they're out, it's just like, what? They're like fucking all of them are teenagers.
Yeah, right.
What? I'm just laying here, except for one animal, and that is the Wolverine. They give this thing fucking crystal meth because it is very rambunctious. It's a good watch. It's a good watch. But I went to the Columbus Zoo, an elite zoo, and I think the last time I was there was kind of a turning point for me in terms of how I feel about zoos. Smirked in the van before we went into the zoo, and no, the kids weren't there. This is before the kids. Thank you. I should have prefaced that.
Yeah.
This is before the
Hold on, guys. We'll be in a second.
Yeah, just hot box the van with the kids in there. Daddy, what is that? It smells like skunks.
It's gonna make this enjoyable.
Shout out to Rob real quick. This is the Gamer Tag where he streams. Rob, let us know what you're playing when you're streaming on Twitch. Go follow Dirty Harry 85 on Twitch, guys. But so do that. I go into we're there for the zoo lights, right? Christmas time.
Okay, I have done that. That's yeah,
it's something. Yeah. Walking around, and we get to the elephants. It is the middle of December. The elephants are not outside. Why? They are a tropical type animal in terms of temperature. Yeah. They need heat, right? Safari. There we go. Well, I think it is the tropical zone, right? It's like tropical, subtropical.
I'm not gonna correct temperate, you, or I don't know. It's
tundra, if you will. I don't know. Big throwback. Anyway, get into the elephants, and dude, it is. I just see these fucking giant creatures that walk fucking like 6 miles a day. And this is probably about the time Blackfish came out. And I am just I'm having a moment. I'm just like, this is sad as fuck, dude. Right. I need to get out of this zoo immediately.
You're talking to other guests. Like, we can just crash the gates.
That looks like a weak wall over there, guys.
Yeah, like I think they can break it.
We need to
come on.
Fucking Free Willy where he's standing.
Yeah.
Hold me.
Classic.
Fuck. Yeah, I had a moment. Anything going on in the world of sports right now? It looks like Michigan was handling their business with Indiana.
Absolutely electric event happened today in the Ohio State Purdue game where a student came out for like a contest thing and drilled a 40-yarder.
40-yard field goal.
Field goal. Yeah, I don't know if it was like a scholarship thing or like but like one of those like contest things. And then immediately after, the Purdue kicker misses a 39-yarder.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Yeah, I think he's like 0 for 3 in the game, and some guy just like off the streets like, "Here, let me show you."
That is the most beautiful. That is the most. Also, got to feel for that guy. He's gonna have a rough night.
Yeah.
Tough. That's tough. I mean, they weren't winning anyway. The Ohio State's up 34-7 on Purdue.
I have to point out this ridiculously stupid glass that I'm drinking out of.
What do you got there?
It has a heart between Pennsylvania and Florida, and
both of which are places you've never lived.
Exactly. So it gets better. So for our wedding, my wife Mary got my sister, her soon-to-be sister-in-law, a gift of it was this, but it was in like the Friends logo. That's like if you know anything about Friends, every episode is called The One Where, and it's like whatever the thing is. So the cup says The One Where We Became Sisters or whatever. It's like cute, like little right.
Yeah, Katie's got one is like The One Where I Turned 30 or something.
Yeah, exactly. So it's an Etsy purchase, and they accidentally sent this one, and they were like, keep it. And it says it says sisters-in-law, far in distance, close at heart, which is something we would never buy. It's like the dumbest thing ever. But if you know anything, these cups are elite. Like the cup itself, phenomenal.
Tervis brand?
Huh?
Is it a Tervis?
I don't know. It's but it's like all the other one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Keeps ice cold for hours.
But it's also Yeti.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't just be throwing something like this out. So
It's
now
a
we just have
$40 cup.
Right. So now we just have this stupid cup that doesn't make any sense. But I'm like, I don't know. It works really well.
Yeah, but when fucking Florida State and Penn State play in the Outback Bowl, you'll be ready.
I'll be rocking this.
You'll
I'll be drinking
ready.
a bottle of red wine in here.
Oh,
That's so
shit.
stupid.
That's awesome.
So, anyways, world of sports.
Michigan is just fucking
Yeah.
run ruling Indiana right now, 52-7.
The early go here hasn't really had much excitement.
Alabama, Arkansas. It was 21-6. Arkansas came back.
Oh wow, yeah, I had that on.
They
before I
lost
came on here.
24-21.
Yeah, that game was not particularly close for most of it, so that is pretty
No,
impressive.
yeah, they came back. Georgia taking care of business against Vandy in Nashville. That's where they're at, right? Vanderbilt's in Nashville. Is that
Correct,
accurate?
Yeah.
37-20. Florida State laying the wood to the one, the only Mr. Dino Babers in the
We
Syracuse.
do have a great
Orange.
matchup coming up here with Washington, Oregon, though.
Yes, 3:30. Yes, that is electric. Also, game day electric this morning in Washington. Washington, of course, I believe is located in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like around there.
I believe they
because
boat
it's
gate.
definitely on the Pacific Ocean.
They boat gate
Right.
instead of tailgate. What would it be? They bow gate or
So
yeah,
stupid.
the stern is in the front and the bow is in the back. Is that correct? Let's look this up. Let's find this out. Let's see. Let's go to Google. We're gonna figure this out live on air. What is the back of the boat? No, come on. Be better. Stern. They stern gate. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's what they do.
Yeah, you are right. It is in Seattle. It's like
it is in Seattle.
Yeah,
So
I thought it was. I just thought it was going to be in, you know what I mean, like a city right outside of Seattle.
Sure, like it would be like Seattle University or something.
Yeah, but it's more like a Northwestern where it's like, no, it actually is in Chicago.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and also Northwestern, is it on the northwest side of Chicago, or was that just formed when they were like, this is all of the territory? And then Andrew Jackson was like, watch this shit.
That's a really good question. I feel like those never make sense, though.
Sure. What is another one?
What's that?
Well, Michigan, in their fight song, they claim to be the victors of the West or champions of the West.
Right.
I believe is what in Hail to the Victors. Something of the West is part of that song as well.
Yeah, I was about to be like, give them some credit and be like, well, it's on like but no, it's on the southwest corner of Lake Michigan. Like,
right.
I thought maybe that could be what but no, not even that.
No. So they're just, it had to have. When was Northwestern formed? Or as a university?
Probably, if I had to guess, let's see how, let's both guess and let's see who gets closest. I'm going to say 1886.
I'm going to say 1892.
Okay.
What do we got?
1851.
Wowzers. Both of us over in terms of Price is Right rules there. 1851. For reference, the Louisiana Purchase was in 1803.
Yeah, and what a purchase it was.
It was. Swindled the French.
Absolutely swindled.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about a fleece in the trade world. Trade rape. Got him.
Favorite. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe it was going off in the group chat. They're like, veto. But the commissioner's like, sorry, guys, you got to make your own trades.
Yeah, we're all adults here. The British are losing their mind.
No, you got to veto that. My favorite I know I told you to listen to it. The
native tribes have left
Louis
the chat.
C.K. like the President's podcast.
Yeah, that's great. I did listen to it.
I loved listening to the story where they were like, Andrew Jackson was just like, they were trying to like negotiate with Florida, and Andrew Jackson's just like, I'm gonna go take it. And they're like, no, don't do. I love it because they're like, what are you gonna do? Call him? Like,
right. Dude, the craziest part was I was listening to Ulysses S. Grant's biography. It's
Were you
like
trying to fall
renowned.
asleep?
No, it's
I'm just
actually
kidding.
one of
I know.
like
I'm just.
the most and I got this actually from that podcast. Is Louis had talked about Ulysses S. Grant's biography being one of the like most renowned, like best presidential biographies around. Like apparently what had happened was he like Ulysses S. Grant was very poor before the Civil War and then very poor at the end of his life. Well, like not very poor, but like rich poor, you got me?
Right.
And like like he basically had like a medical injury and a bunch of debt, and he's like, I'm not going to leave my wife with all this debt. So he had never done this. Like all these other guys had sold their memoirs and stuff from the Civil War. He's like, I'm not fucking doing that. I was serving my country. Well, he's like, all right, well, I got to fucking get this check, you know? And
That
so
bread.
somebody was like, oh, well, we'll do that. We'll give you 50 grand to do it. And he was like, bet, whatever, which, you know, at the time was a lot of money, but it's still not even relatively close to the value of what he should have gotten, you know, being a president, right? And so he starts working on it and giving his memoirs, and then he was friends with Mark Twain.
Yeah, I remember
And
this story.
yeah, Mark Twain was like, they're doing what? No. Found out how much they were paying him. He's like, that's bullshit. I'll give you a fair wage. Gave him way more. And then Mark Twain actually is the one who ended up publishing it, his memoirs, and then, you know, got turned into his biography. And so, what was I talking about?
Just how much of a gangster Mark Twain was.
Yeah, I think so. That's where I got, listening to the Ulysses S. Grant thing. But they were just like, they would
Was that
try
an
and get a
audiobook
hold.
or something? Did you do like audiobook or-
I can't read, so that was cool.
No, I'm not saying it. I've never really done an like. Is it good? Is it worth it?
I like it for like my commute. Like if I'm like
Right, because it's
burned out on the podcasts and stuff
Right.
like that. Like I have like a 30-minute commute to work and like a 45 one home, and so it's just something to pass the time. I enjoy it.
Is it because you have to go visit your second family?
Yeah. But no, the traffic, bro. Traffic.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But no, they said that there would be like the war was basically over. Like Lee had surrendered, but there were still dudes like down in Georgia just fucking around fighting.
Right.
And they were just like, we got to tell them,
Yeah.
it's over, man. It's over. But no, they were just like, we gonna get them. And
That's why I love the Shane Gillis bit where he's like, "Who's talking shit? give me my gun. I'm gonna go down there."
Oh, Jesus. So you're gonna watch. You said you're watching. So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Right.
We watched obviously last night. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. So we watched Friday the 13th, and there's like 400 Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And so I Googled, I was like, what's the best one? Like, that's the one I want to watch. I just like, and a couple of places said Friday the 13th, the final chapter was the best one. I have realized why I never watched any of the Friday the 13th. I was always more of a Halloween fan.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Halloween is to me the elite.
Yeah, I agree. Halloween better than Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, and the reason why is because how ridiculous Friday the 13th is.
Yeah.
From mostly a premise situation, but just
that's
throughout
Jason, right?
Correct.
Yeah, right,
Jason
right.
Voorhees, Crystal Lake, you know, the kid that fell in the lake and drowned and then came back for vengeance.
When I lived in Illinois, we lived like that was like the town right by us was Crystal Lake. I don't think it's the same one, but that was the name of it. I'm a big fan of the prequel Thursday the 12th, personally.
Yeah, good one. Just like a kid getting the shit.
It's just he's just a normal kid before anything weird happens. Just hanging out.
Burning ants with magnifying glasses.
Yeah.
Rubbing his
Nintendo.
Yeah. Just playing with his pud and moving around. Yep. Yeah. He's just Bob.
Pretty much.
Oh shit. Rob coming in with some Northwestern knowledge here. It's more north than south.
Oh, it is the same one. Oh, that's right. Rob's in Illinois. So I lived in Cary, Illinois.
It's the same one. I live in the town next to Crystal Lake. Look at that. Look at that. Just making stuff happen over here, making connection.
Cary, Illinois.
Cary, Illinois is
C-A-R-Y.
where you live. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like, so like, yeah, I was kind of like talking to Kate because we were just watching it, and it's just such a ridiculous movie. First of all, Friday the 13th is basically softcore porn. There's just boobies everywhere. And Katie's like, now I see why you wanted to watch it.
Well,
I was
yeah.
like, well, is it
Because
working?
here's the thing. The one thing that these movies teach us is whores get murdered.
Whores, yeah, virgins live.
Virgins live.
In
Whores
fact,
die.
In fact,
Jesus.
Rob coming in.
Kojak's.
What's the burger place in Cary?
Kojak's, I think. Place is
Rob,
delicious.
I believe the town.
I was like 8 too, so
there's another burger place in Chicago, and I'm trying to remember the town. You might know it, Rob, but it's just outside Chicago, I believe. West. So, yeah, I mean everything's west of Chicago, right? It's Hamburger Heaven, is what it's called. Now, Rob, if you've heard of Hamburger Heaven, let me know, and then I'll go into further details. But
that's
Hamburger
so funny
Heaven,
because there's a place around here called Hot Dog Heaven.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
are the hot dogs divine?
They're fine. They're hot dogs.
Yeah. Are they overpriced?
It's a hot dog. It can't be. It's like if it's more than like $3, I'm like, what?
It says not Kojak's.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, Rob,
Cary.
I've lived in like Cleveland, Ohio, like pretty much all my life. But between like the ages of like 1 and 9, I lived in Cary.
Hamburger Heaven is in Elmhurst, Illinois.
Yeah, those are some formative years.
Hamburger Heaven.
We got Bobby stopping by in like 10.
Oh shit! Let's go, Roberto.
It's gonna be
Bobby coming back from Topgolf. We're gonna get a live report on how the game went. First, like Topgolf, not an indicator of how good at golf you are, right?
No. But it's fun.
It's
like Mary can go hit clubs, and she's not bad.
Last time we went to Topgolf, Katie kicked my ass.
Yeah, I bet she did. Would she use the 7-iron?
Driver.
I'm just joking. Just beat the shit out of you.
Dude, she's got the grandpa swing. Like she's just like
slow and gets it. Yeah, hits it straight. You're right.
Just punches it 150 yards straight as an arrow.
Well, golf is so weird though because athletic ability, while it can translate, it does not. Like you could be a really, really good athlete and be just fucking awful at golf.
Gotcha.
I think the most important thing is like hand-eye.
Yeah. If I had probably played baseball a little bit more, I probably would have been better at golf.
You'd be surprised. I've heard hockey is actually the best.
Makes a lot of sense.
Because the grip for baseball is very counterintuitive to the golf club. I had to it took me forever to because I was like, this feels weird. Why don't I just hold it like a baseball bat? And I'm like, well, it's going every which direction.
Is that what happened at the plate as well? Or you kind of pepper the field? Let's just get it in play. Or were you a directional hitter?
I was let's get it in play.
Yeah.
I wasn't a directional hitter at all. I had some pop though. I've hit a few over a fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good for you.
I used to be really good, and then I just kind of
you pitched as well, right?
I used to pitch. Yeah, I was a pretty good pitcher.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah, honestly, that was the best because you have the most control over the game. Like the ball's always in your hand, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
you could play defense in baseball and not touch the ball for 4 innings.
Yeah, that would suck. That is probably why I quit.
Yeah,
because I was just like, this is fucking boring, dude. Because I wasn't that good, so I probably didn't get put in positions to where I'm going to touch the ball a lot.
Right.
There's it also is probably an inherent fear of getting hit by a pitch. Right. I was just like, I'm not about that. I think I'm good. Thank you.
You're just out in right field, just like, grape.
Grape is the favorite.
How many outs, Corey? Snow cone.
Jerry. Jerry's also a favorite if they don't have grape. Yeah. Fucking A, man. No, and then I went right into football because it was like, oh, well, I can put on these pads and I don't feel anything and I just get to just be an animal for
I didn't really grow until 8th grade, and then I shot up like a weed.
Yeah.
So like when I played football in like fifth, sixth grade, like when tackle started, I just like I remember we were doing like a tackle drill and like whoever was the backup center in our team like broke my ankle. And I was like, why am I doing this? I just
Mine
like
is
I wish I stuck with it though, because eventually but I just like I didn't have the size to do it at the time.
yeah, mine's an interesting bell curve in terms of growth. Like I was like in like elementary into like the beginning parts of middle school, I was one of the tallest. And then
Mhm.
like the beginning parts of high school, I was one of the shortest kids of my grade. Not shortest, but I definitely
Right.
wasn't one of the tallest. It's more average, I guess. And then I like going into my freshman year and then up until like my sophomore year, I grew like fucking like 7 inches. It was insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck was this junior year of high school? Like this would
Right,
have
right.
been dope as fuck. Um, yeah, but everything happens for a reason. And I blew my knee out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Similar to you. I was like, I think I'm good. I think I'm
Yeah, I was
good
like,
on
this
that.
sucks.
Went to the homecoming dance on fucking crutches. It was just like,
Nice.
this is bad.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
I'm a soldier, man. Just do it for the ladies. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I do miss like organized sports. We got our basketball league starting here in December. So
The
we're getting
demons are back, dude.
yeah, dude, we're back. We're going for the three-peat.
I think dynasty is the word that gets thrown around.
We lost some size this year though.
Why is that?
We lost our two
You
largest.
guys are
Well,
all on diets.
one guy got injured last year and he's still like rehab. Like he was like 6'11" and he like
Holy
bumped his leg
shit!
up. Yeah. And then
That's a big
the
motherfucker.
other guy is just like I can't do it with my knees, which
Getting old.
6'7". So you're
Church,
like,
like, are you like guys in similar playing guys that are also like mid to lower 30s?
yeah, I would say we're playing. There are some teams that are, I would say, a little on the younger than us side. They're
Yeah.
scrappy, but yeah, it's very, very similar, and
Okay.
skill levels, I would say as well.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
we probably have some guys that are like better than most in the league, but I wouldn't say it's like there's a couple teams each year where you're like they're just they're there to have fun, and which is cool. Like so are we, but we do take it a little seriously, and then they're like they win like 1 or 2 games out of 20.
Do you guys have jerseys?
Yeah, but it's just like the white and black reversible with a number. Like you can order those on Amazon because you do have to have matching uniforms. But they're just like the pennies that like
Relatively cheap.
yeah, they're like $20. You pick a number. It's white and black reversible. I bought 2 of them just to
What number are you?
16.
What's the logic behind the 16? Or
It was my
meaning?
baseball number. There really isn't a whole lot to it, to be honest. It was my baseball number in high school.
I think we're destined to be together as friends, Aaron. That's 16th is my birthday. I think
there you go. It's always just I was 16, 10, and 35 were always the numbers that I had.
A 78. 78
Yeah.
was my go-to. Yeah, it was Anthony Munoz.
Mm.
So it was the only one, and the only reason I got that is when I started football in 3rd grade. My dad was like rifling through the giant bin of practice jerseys that we had to select from.
Yeah,
and pulled that out. He's like, 78. You know who that is? Anthony Munoz. And I'm 7. I'm like, nope. He's like, only Bengals player in the Hall of Fame. I was like, sign me up, dude. Let's go. Throw it on. And then it was history from there on out. Bobby was 27. Sorry. Bobby was 27. Big, I believe he was 27. Eddie George, I think he was 27.
Did you guys both play football?
Yeah, me and Bobby played football together. And
what
Todd.
Bobby play? I didn't know.
Bobby was corner and running back.
You were O-line, right?
Yeah, it's tight end, and then nose guard.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were O-line.
Oh, then I moved as I got older and less fast and less tall. That's where that happened. And then Todd was 45. He was my He was right next to me on the offensive line. So he was
Got
the
it.
tackle. And then as we got older, I shifted tackle. He shifted to guard. And then
I could see that.
Yeah, me and Todd
Yeah.
we were hombres on the left side. Yeah, dude, blindside block, baby. We were the left side of that
Love that.
line, holding it
Love
down.
that.
And yeah, and then I think he played linebacker, if I'm not mistaken, on defense because we played both ways.
Yeah. When I played,
Yeah.
I was a running back and safety. I was
That's badass.
back there just ball hawking, dude.
Dude, I
get so many
bet.
picks.
Fucking Earl Thomas.
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you know what I learned today or
What's
yesterday?
that?
Listening to some prep. Bobby Wagner is still playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's back
I
with the Seahawks, isn't he?
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did he go to the Rams for a minute?
He went to the Rams for a minute, yeah.
Got that Super Bowl? Was he
Yeah.
on the Super Bowl team?
I think
Okay.
so.
I think he was as well, and now he's back in the Seahawks. I had completely forgotten that he was still playing. Just as an older gentleman. Roboito, speaking of number 27, you're muted. You're 25?
Yes, 25.
I don't think you're
25.
I don't know why you're
25 was
20.
the number.
You just always had that fucking Eddie George jersey, didn't you?
So correct. Eddie George was actually 25 in college. He was 27 in the pros.
Titans. But you always had an Eddie George jersey, didn't you?
Correct.
Okay.
Eddie
Yeah.
George was my guy. I loved Eddie George.
Yeah.
Dude, Eddie George was
And
sweet.
I took his college number to OSU. He's 25.
Dude,
So,
Madden
There
01,
it
let's
is.
go.
yeah.
Todd was 45, wasn't he?
Todd was 45. That's always been
Yeah.
Todd's number. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
linebacker and running back, not corner. I was not fast enough to be a corner.
Got you.
Not fast enough to be a corner. But you remember my 50-yard touchdown that I ran?
Dude. We went crazy.
I could have gotten torn down because I was literally running with my back up, and all somebody had to do was just grab a part of my jersey. I would have fell backwards. But that was hilarious. What up,
It was-
Rob?
Just reliving the glory days.
Yeah, dude. It was.
What are we
DB
sipping on there,
football,
Bob?
man.
Yeah, what do you got over
This is a. I'll let you guys see it.
Zombie Dust. Good
Dust.
beer.
Never heard of
Good
it.
beer. Good
It's
beer.
amazing. It's an
Yeah.
IPA
Who does that?
made by Three Floyds, and it's incredible.
Three Floyds. Dude, that was the other thing when I was in Maine, dude. The beer there was. I haven't been drinking a lot of beer.
It's the
lately.
water, man. It's the
Yeah,
water.
I know. They got so much. Portland apparently has the most breweries per capita than any other city. It's like, dude, there's so many breweries there, but like I said, it's like a 66,000 population. Like it's a small, big city. So it has like a city charm to it, but it's like, it's pretty spread out.
Yeah.
It's
that's
cool.
tight.
It was really cool. But there was this one beer that I really, really liked, and it was just called, I forgot the brewery, but it was just called Maine Lunch. And I just thought that was hilarious because I was like, well, I'll have a lunch. I gotta have lunch now. I'm just like- but it was just kind of like a light IPA, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Which are the best?
It probably would
I-
comp like to like a Dortmunder, but not in taste, but in like body.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I've been going more towards the light IPAs,
Yeah,
like
a little
like the
fruitiness to
the
'em.
hazies or the
Yeah.
session IPAs more so than like fucking Imperials and stuff like that.
I'm a sucker for something that's got like a little blood orange in it.
Oh, a little grapefruit maybe.
Yeah, grapefruit, blood orange, something like that.
Yeah, a little citron.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Bobby, how was Top Golf?
we
Top
swinging
Golf
it?
was fun, man. It was fun.
It always is.
Since
Hot chicks?
I went to the gym this morning, so like I really couldn't swing as well as I would have
Because you
liked
just
to.
fucking put in so much work, dude.
Yeah, you're just yoked
They're
as
just
fuck.
racking.
I went hard this morning.
Let's
Uh,
go.
boy.
So I
Not
I
me.
basically had to take half swings with pitching wedges and just kind of be accurate. I couldn't really just go ham and swing because I literally tried to swing and I literally just kept missing the ball because like that muscle memory from the workout just wouldn't let me get down through the ball like I would like. So, yeah, but no, it was a good time. Drank some beers, hung out. It was cool, and all the Top Golf employees there were very nice.
Very nice looking,
Well, I mean, they wear those winter leggings, man.
dude.
And it's just-
stupid.
Dude.
It's not fair. It's not fair, but
I mean, there's zero whoever invented those had to be a dude, right?
oh, for sure.
Let's look this up. Well, you guys continue. I mean, it's just I'm gonna look it up. Who invented leggings? It's got to be a man. It has to be.
It has to be. But, I mean, anyways, it was a good time. Everybody was extremely polite. I got to see some guys that I hadn't seen in a while, so it was a good time. It's a good time.
Dude, it's Joseph Shivers is his name.
What a pervert.
Thank you. Let's give it up
Is
for
it
Joseph,
Shivers
everybody.
or Shivers?
I'm going Shivers. It's probably Shivers.
Well, nobody had the Shivers after that one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, nobody was shivering because they were sweating. You know what I'm saying?
Good one for you.
So anyway, Bob, did you get any of the? We were talking about the snacks, the Topgolf snacks. Did you guys have any snacks?
No, we didn't eat. Didn't eat. I had,
He's like offended.
I had dinner plans already, so I wasn't gonna eat there.
Where are you going to dinner?
Nowhere. I'm just eating at home.
Oh,
But yeah, I
seems
mean,
like you could have hot routed that one for sure. But
top golf food is quality. It is A1.
the donuts, the little
donuts,
syringes,
the quesadillas,
the
yeah,
mac and cheese egg rolls.
yeah, the food at Top Golf is extremely good.
Expensive.
I got 2 buckets of beer. And
$700.
My tab was $71 for 12 beers.
Oh my god!
Yeah, $71 for 6 Miller Lights and 6 Coors Lights.
I think I'm out.
You know what? We need to bring back just taking flasks places.
Yeah,
It's
just like
the same concept of being like, you know what? Let's just use
after tip,
LimeWire.
I paid $86
Like, I'm not paying for that shit.
for a 12 pack of light beer.
I'm gonna start pirating alcohol.
I mean, at least I was invited, and somebody else picked up the tab for the golf, which was probably $8,000. But
wow.
like, I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll get the beer. You got the golf. I got the beer.
That's-
You know what?
that's nice of you.
that's a fair.
We
that's a
probably
good
broke
gesture.
even. We
Yeah,
probably
right.
broke even.
Honestly, that guy was probably just like hoping somebody would do that, and he's like, "Oh, good, I got the better end of the deal."
Sweet Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
like, "No, I'll take care of the golf." If
Oh,
someone
and
wants to
guess
get
what?
beers, though.
I forgot my clubs, and I had to.
Oh, you're a club. You take your
I
clubs
bought
too.
I bought a glove there. Guess how much this golf club was?
35.
$31.
That was weird that we both just said
$31
$35.
for a fucking golf.
And we were
club. Are
right
you
there.
Fucking kidding me?
That's insanity. But also, they got you by the balls. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
You're already here.
I'm not gonna swing without a glove.
So
I'm
you
not an
show up
animal.
to fucking.
I will at Top Golf. I also use the clubs that they have there. Like,
I bring my clubs.
I bring my clubs.
I do not bring my.
I like to
It
swing with my
depends.
shit. Like I don't like to swing any other clubs because like it just gets me out of a rhythm. Like if I go out and play golf, like I want to swing my shit.
It's like you're
I have a
wearing another
weird
man's
fear.
underwear. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Well,
I
I
don't
do
wanna
that all the time.
Well, I mean, to each their
We,
own.
we each have our own thing, I guess.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Hanes.
Mm.
So anyway, we got let's see, Ohio State beat the shit winning the
They're
shit out of
crushing.
fucking Purdue. Florida State's beating the shit out of Syracuse.
You see, Arkansas kept it pretty close with Alabama.
We were talking about
we
that.
were talking about that because I had that game on as I was cleaning the house. I just had it on as background noise.
The
And,
spread was 18.5, and it ended up being what, a 3-point game?
It wasn't a close game. Like the whole game, like Alabama was comfortably up. I stopped watching before like we jumped on here to get set up.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 minutes before we jumped on, and Corey was like, "Yeah, it was a 3-point game," and I was blown away.
Yeah, that shit's wild, man. Like I didn't expect it to be as close as it was.
Alabama doesn't have it this year, and I love it. And Georgia looks beatable.
You know, we say that about Alabama, but I'm not gonna be surprised if they're in the playoff. Like I'm just not.
There's
I'm
no
not
shot they make it. They can't.
Why?
Yeah, there's just
Why?
I mean, some teams in front of them would have to go down. I mean, they're already one loss.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
they beat LSU. If they
Yeah,
beat
but-
LSU, it's like
Yeah, but then you have games like this where it's like 2-4 Arkansas.
all they have
and
to
you-
do is make the SEC championship and beat Georgia, and then both Georgia and Alabama get in.
It would depend because what happens what if I don't know. It would
I just feel like the Pac-12 is going to beat up on each other a lot, like that,
Yeah.
like they do every year. They cannibalize each other. Like don't be. I like if
we got
Washington
right now.
if Oregon or Washington wins this game, I'm not going to be surprised.
Well,
either way.
it's 7-8 or something. So yeah, that would be.
All right. Well, you guys know how much I love college football. One thing I want to ask you is, since I'm assuming this is more of a Gen D-Gen podcast.
No, we're
both you
just
guys
fucking-
on.
No,
We-
we're just
we-
honestly shooting the shit.
We talked
Okay.
about soup for 30 minutes, dude.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna get into some gambling then. Because
Okay.
I kind of want to dive in, and I figured you guys would be right up that alley. So as far as tomorrow is concerned, Do you guys have any parlays in or any bets that you like on the NFL slate for tomorrow?
The only thing I did was
Let's
I
take a
was
look.
pretty confident that Deshaun wasn't going to play this week. So I grabbed the 49ers at -5, where now it's -10.
Ooh, good call.
Grabbed him early and put down like
Yeah, it's -9.5 right
three
now on
units on
FanDuel.
it.
So what is a unit for you? Is that $5? Is that $10? Is it
10.
So okay, gotcha. Everybody's got their own. Obviously,
That's why we do
system for a
units,
unit.
Bobby.
Yeah,
we
that's why
don't
we
want
do
to shame
units.
people.
We don't
wanna
shame.
people.
That's. I was just asking what a unit is for you, because I know
I
it's
know.
different for everyone. Okay. All the above.
All right.
Thanks for coming in with a comment. Oregon is going to win undefeated with the Chrome helmets. What's the spread on that game right now?
Well, it's already live, so it'd be a live bet.
Oregon, Washington currently is Washington -2.5, but the juice on that's -125.
I like no Treylon Burks. Titans going to London Thursday, whereas the Ravens went there Tuesday. I like Ravens -5.5.
I got it
okay.
-4.5 on fan.
So
do you have
all
it
of
already?
the above is actually
No,
one of
I'm
the
just
coworkers.
looking at it.
His name is also Aaron Aaron.
Love
So
that.
we got another Aaron in the chat.
Corey, I'm not touching anything in London. It's too.
I get you, but like
down for tomorrow's game in London.
I think the Ravens
But I feel like it's pretty safe.
walk through that one. Like I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Titans beat the Ravens, but I think they just walk through them. I don't think it's going to be even a contest.
Here's my parlay for tomorrow morning's game. I have Mark Andrews for 4 catches and 40 yards receiving. I've got Derrick Henry for 50 yards rushing and a touchdown. I've got Zay Flowers for 40 yards receiving, D-Hop for 4 catches, and Lamar Jackson for 25 yards rushing. And
It's a lot of throwing.
And I have 1 unit on that.
So here's, just like we're getting right now, Corey, like part of the reason we're podcasting today is it's shit outside. There's nothing really going on. It's kind of a gloomy, moody day. It's going to be like that on the East Coast tomorrow. I'm not going to blanket this, but just in general, and I Bobby, I haven't really sat down and done my homework on this. Outdoor East Coast home games, take the under or get some teasers going and get that spread up a little bit. Give yourself a little cushion. I'll probably do like a 3-team teaser with some spreads tomorrow. The other thing too is take a look at some. Now this one's probably a little too out there now. And
what's up, Eli?
I don't really believe the Browns are going to win tomorrow, but it is going to be a messy, rainy day. Like those are the games that if a team's going to lose a game they shouldn't, weather being involved in that. So I would take some long shots on some longer money lines potentially tomorrow, as well as just Vegas obviously accounts for the weather. But because you can look at these, I'm looking at spreads in the 30s and low 40s for most of all of these. The only one that's 50 plus is Cowboys Chargers. Of course, that's going to be in LA and SoFi. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
These are in like the over under for Niners Browns right now is 35.5, which is
Eagles Jets at
That's
41.5.
That's ridiculously low.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. So honestly, I like looking at the Browns at plus 410. I don't hate. Because like how do they win that game? It's sloppy, it's disgusting, and it's defense.
Another one I like is I got the Jags in this one, but I like Colts +4 for an opportunity with that push there. Yeah, just divisional game. Minshew's first start, I believe. No, I'm sorry, not first start, but just Minshew being productive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being productive in that offense. I mean, 14.5 for the Panthers over the Dolphins. Like, yes, the Dolphins are clearly the superior team, but 14.5 is a fucking monster spread.
That is a huge spread.
That's a lot in the NFL.
Yeah, 14 points. That's a ton. And this game
you
is
get
in Miami. Is it raining down in Miami tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
They can lose by 2 touchdowns and still cover.
God, but the Dolphins have just blown every shitty team out.
They got blown out by the Bills. I mean,
but that's not a shitty team.
I know. I'm just saying they're human. But
true.
Yeah, I mean, Cardinals +7. Cardinals are scrappy, man. They're a scrappy team. They're in almost every game. They're not the break. The doors aren't getting blown off of the Cardinals. They're a terrible team, and they're going to lose, I think, tomorrow. But +7 with an opportunity, they lose by a touchdown. You push. I don't hate that.
I actually really like the teaser opportunity for this week because, like we said, a lot of these spreads are pretty low. So pull them up a little bit and take those unders. Get yourself a 6-point cushion. One I actually love in a teaser is the Seahawks Bengals over under. You can take that down from 45.5 to basically 39. That's going to go over. Like there's going to be points put on the board there.
Yeah.
Of course, you're basically giving yourself odds off the board. If you think that it can happen straight up, go ahead and take it.
So you're taking.
I've actually had a lot of success with teasers this year.
Commanders
so
+2.
What gambling site do you guys mainly use?
I cycle between 3: FanDuel, MGM, and DraftKings.
I use
just
Caesars.
because I'm still, I'm hanging on to the beginning of the year promotions and shit, and just.
Corey, do you use FanDuel at all?
No, not. I started on there, but I like Caesars. I'm a Caesar Rewards member, and I get to add onto that. And,
oh, nice.
When I go do degenerate shit in Vegas. It adds on there. So, and like Caesar's Rewards is nice because you don't have to just stay at Caesar's. Like Caesar's owns like Flamingo, they own Bellagio. I'm pretty sure they own like a myriad of hotels and casinos out on the strip and shit like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the same reason I fly Delta only because I'm a point whore. Give me them miles, baby.
Aaron coming in the comments saying the Buccaneers are beating the Lions. What do you guys think about that?
I definitely think it could happen. It sounds
that's a good one for me.
I mean, the spread is 3 points. You're getting
Bucks
plus
off the
money.
bye.
You're getting plus money on the Buccaneers. Over under is 42.5 points in that game.
The big thing
at
for
home. Yeah, it's at home and they're off the bye. I love that pick.
Creamsicle jerseys. Don't forget about that.
Oh, they're wearing
Didn't
the
know that.
throwbacks.
Yeah, we're wearing the OJs, baby.
So they turned swag up to 11.
Yeah, they woke up out of the bed, turned they swag on, took a look in the mirror, said, "What's up?" And
What's up?
this is we're just gonna keep going. This is I'm concerned about the matchup of Chris Godwin versus like a depleted secondary for the Lions.
Is Mike Evans playing this week?
I'm not sure about
anything
that.
about him not.
Yeah, I
I know
haven't
he's
either.
dealing with the hamstring. So
I just figured off the bye. He should probably be good to go, but I guess I didn't really look.
Also, just Godwin being in the slot. They've had injuries with Gardner Johnson. They've had injuries with Mosley, obviously tearing the ACL.
Yep.
So, I mean, it just
what a rough go for him too, man. That's
and Baker's good at spreading the ball around. You know what I mean? He's good at finding the open guy. They're 3-1. It's that's you can't just shrug that off at this point. We're literally a third of the way through the NFL season, which fucking sucks, by the way.
Yeah. It's flying.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like a matchup that the Buccaneers can take hold of. Anything else out in the chat? If you got any other
I'm
games
just
you're looking at,
identifying now. Keep in mind, I'm kind of just spitballing because I haven't really done my homework for tomorrow yet. I usually do it in the morning, especially when there's a London game.
Yeah,
because I kind of want all the news, all the information.
Right.
Now, obviously, a situation
plus
like
Kay Adams, right?
Right, sure. Obviously, there's situations like I said with the 49ers versus the Browns. Where I was like, I know this is going to move. I'm going to get in on it Monday. But what I'm looking at right now that I really like is the over in the Vikings Bears games. It's only at 42.5. Again, I know the weather isn't going to necessarily be phenomenal, but Chicago kind of got most of it today.
Those defenses are bad. Well, Rob says it's been raining there for 24 hours.
Right. But yeah, of course, with Jefferson being out, there's potential for the Vikings offense to not look as good. But yeah, you're right. I'm just looking at both of these.
Tomorrow. KJ Osborne, Jordan Addison, or TJ Hawkinson.
I'm looking at both of these defenses as those fucking saloon doors in old Western movies. It's like that's how much pressure there's going to be. So I think that'll be no problem getting in there.
So I just want to let you guys know, all of the above, like I said, is Aaron. He is a massive degenerate, just
Love
like the
that.
rest of us. So he's had a good season with the gambling. So he's got Jags -3.5, adjusting Jags to -6.5.
Wow.
I've been on a really good. So one of my things that I've been doing lately is
Boy, you crazy.
three player parlays on anytime touchdown. And a good way to do it is look at like your fantasy matchups, and if
Fade 'em.
you want to hedge against your happiness and take your other, like whoever you're playing against, like 3 of their guys. Either way, I hit like 4 last week.
Wow.
And when you grab,
That's
when
smart.
you do like, I mean, when you do them all, there, you get guys like Kelsey, or like I did like David Montgomery. I'm like, he's going to fall into the end zone at some point. They're at like -105 individually, but you can cash 3 of them, and you're up in like the 6 range.
Can you imagine if you had taken him for 3 touchdowns last week? What those odds would have been?
There was a lot. I almost did Chase. Chase was my last one I had going into the 4:00 games, where I just needed him to catch a touchdown. Obviously, he caught 3. And in my head, I was like, part of the reason I did him, I also did Waddle in that, because I was like, neither of these guys have caught touchdowns this year. Like, if they get into the red zone, they're going to force. They're going to force it, though.
You were fading the streak, bro.
Teams but teams do it all the time, where it's like,
just give me a yes.
Yes. Teams do it all the time, though, where it's like, all right, we gotta make sure this guy eats too.
Mhm.
And
he's
Waddle
always
had been
fucking
injured.
open.
Waddle had been injured, and he was like the only guy out there who was like not having like insane numbers for this Dolphins offense. So I was like, that's an easy one.
Crazy.
But yeah, no. So that's been a strategy I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of the teasers. Numbers that I'm fairly confident in, and then just giving myself like a 6-point cushion. But the problem is of course, then it plays like a parlay. One of them doesn't hit, you're done.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's a risk you take.
Do you guys want to build a parlay live for tomorrow that we can
I absolutely fucking love it.
Yes.
Yeah. What do we think?
Me and Todd did that last year, I think, on a Saturday stream.
All right, well, let's fucking get after it, boys.
Fucking go.
He
said, hold on, Aaron, you're a man after my heart. All of the above, a man after my heart.
Miami are not. Frauds. They are not frauds. They are.
I strongly disagree with that statement.
I don't think they're frauds. I do think Mike McDaniel's.
I think the Cowboys are frauds.
Oh,
I don't think Miami's frauds.
How is he going to win Coach of the Year when they were a playoff team last year?
Because they're going to lose.
Riddle me that.
Because he should have won last year.
I think they're.
No, he couldn't have after the whole Tua thing.
Yeah, well, let's put him back out there.
Honestly, because
I don't think
half the time those awards are like, it's all about vibes. Like, it has nothing to do with who was the best tactical coach.
I'm just thinking who would be like early consideration.
Like Daboll won last year, dude.
Who head coach of the Texans right now is up, I would say.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to win enough. Now, Stroud is going to win most likely Offensive Rookie of the Year, unless Bijan has anything to say about it. But of course, you always are going to give that nod to the quarterback.
Who else?
Right,
Who's I mean, if the Jets make a wild card team, Robert Saleh.
So I think the way we do this here, I mean, maybe, but I don't think that's going to happen.
What kind of parlay do we want to build, boys?
So the way I'm looking at it is, I think we just got to, each one of us gets to pick a leg that we're
a 3-legger
confident in. We can talk ourselves through it, and we can ask for advice or opinions. But I think
are we just doing anything? Are we doing just touchdowns, or
as long as it can be parlayed together?
Okay.
So I don't know what you guys are currently using. I'm on FanDuel, but
I am also on FanDuel.
Okay.
Let's take a look here.
So I'm looking at.
Do we want player props or?
Yeah, like I said, if you can, as long as it'll let you like do like an anytime touchdown with like an over or a spread or whatever, I don't think it matters.
I mean, can we all agree on a Christian McCaffrey touchdown tomorrow?
He's due to not have one. And here's the thing with the weather tomorrow, I could see it actually not happening.
Okay. I will.
I mean, that's the lowest over under on the board, which is basically Vegas saying this game's going to have the least amount of touchdowns. So
okay.
I'm almost scared.
Who do we think 1,000% is going to score a touchdown tomorrow?
Raheem Mostert.
That sounds right.
The Panthers have like one of the worst rush offenses
That
in the
sounds right.
league. You have A-Chain out.
Okay, well, let's do
Wilson
that.
is
Raheem Mostert is minus 200 on a touchdown tomorrow. Tyreek Hill is minus
Oof.
160. Jalen Waddle is plus 115. Those are your best odds.
yeah, those aren't great.
Those aren't great. So, I mean, minus 200 on an anytime touchdown, that kind of sucks.
I like Josh Allen over 27.5 rushing yards against the Giants. That's a late night game, though. That's an 8:20 kickoff.
Well, let's just take a look at all the games here. Bijan Robinson is a minus 105 on an anytime touchdown. Let's kind of see, like, TJ Hawkinson is plus 165 tomorrow for an anytime touchdown.
Do you guys not
now,
like
that's
that?
one I really like with Jefferson being out.
Okay. I like TJ Hawkinson for an anytime touchdown tomorrow, especially with Jefferson out.
And against the Bears.
And against
get down
the Bears.
into the red zone. I can rock that.
Okay. There's one leg.
Plus, that's good
and
juice.
Plus
like
money.
the plus 160. Yeah,
and it's plus money.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys are next.
Do you want me to stick to like a 1 or a 4 o'clock kickoff?
I don't care.
Because I honestly
I kind of like that though too. I get what you're saying.
You said Josh Allen rushing yards
over 27 and a half.
Yeah.
But it's a Sunday night game, so you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I like to almost go like with a same game parlay on a late night game. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, let's stick with the 1 and 4 o'clock.
All right. I'm gonna stay away from the Bengals Seahawks just because I don't want my bias to fuck around. Yeah. You know who's really due for a touchdown? Devontae Adams. He is really due for a touchdown.
I mean, it's also against the Patriots who've been struggling, and it's plus 120.
I got plus 135 on Caesars.
So we're taking Devontae Adams.
I don't know. I'm just talking it out loud right now.
Jamar Chase going tomorrow. Secondary. Seahawks secondary are dead. Last in points given up to a wide receiver this year.
Well,
I'm going to go.
Touchdowns aren't.
It's not sexy, but it's also not terrible odds, like a minus 200. I really like Cooper Kupp at minus 115.
I like that a lot.
Especially paired with a Hawkinson. With him being back, I think, you saw
so
Puka
right now,
still getting to the...
on those three guys, Hawk, Adams, and Kupp, I got plus 989 on those odds.
I can roll with that.
If we throw Jamar Chase in there, that knocks it up to plus 2079.
Hey, I got one I really like, actually. Trevor Lawrence over 0.5 interceptions at plus 110.
Yeah.
You think T-Law out there as a pick tomorrow?
He's good at turning the ball over.
Who are they playing?
The Colts.
Oh, division game. I like that.
I'm just saying. Let's look at what he's done so far this year. Just in terms of
let's pull it up here.
Protecting the football.
Jacks.
Ooh, I'm digging the stat that Aaron threw in the chat here too with Chase.
Chase scoring. What's the stat here?
Dead last in points given up to wide receivers this year.
But points and touchdowns are different. I'm like, obviously the best way to score points in fantasy is touchdowns, but
yeah,
I don't know. Let's see. Trevor Lawrence only 2 interceptions on the year, so maybe we hold off on that one.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
I'm kind of digging the 3 we got here.
So like
the Josh Allen rushing or what?
Oh, I was looking at the Hawkinson Kupp Adams combo of just touchdown scores. Here's the thing: we can build multiple parlays, guys. This is a
Hawkinson, Adams, Kupp, and Chase. Those 4 guys. I actually have a bonus bet, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss this on there. It's $10 and it pays out 207.
For sure.
So it's a 4-leg parlay for 4 dudes: Hawk, Adams, Kupp, and Jamar Chase.
Oh, so you're adding Chase to that?
I'm adding Chase to that.
How do you feel about that, Aaron?
I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, the guy scored 3 touchdowns last week. I think this is going to be one of the
I had a bonus bet,
games
so it's free money. So I threw it on there.
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
That's
what the odds crawl to get there. Yeah, I'm on that one as a 4.
All right, let's get this one. I want to see where I'm at on.
I'm at plus 2079, so I'm digging that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good juice right there.
We're gonna throw half a unit down on that. I like it.
All right.
Plus, those are guys who constantly find the end zone. Obviously, one of those guys doesn't, make it. We're screwed. But I mean, those are guys. I feel like when you're playing against them in fantasy, you're like,
They always score.
he's definitely going to score against me.
Yeah, they always score.
Right.
So we got Hawkinson, Kupp, Devontae Adams, and Jamar Chase all scoring touchdowns tomorrow.
That's the word.
All right.
If this hits, we're gonna have to do a Saturday stream every week for the rest of the month, or like the rest of the season. Just saying.
Who am I missing on this? Oh, Kupp. That's who I don't have. Where are the fucking Rams?
All right, let's get it pulled back up here. All right, so that's one. Aaron, do you have any suggestions on a parlay? Aaron in the chat. Obviously, we definitely want your feedback. He said, "Good luck. You took no input." What do you mean we took? You said, are you talking about? You said Padua. You mean Puka Nakua? Is that what you mean, Pops?
I'm assuming that's who he's got, but
So we're building multiple parlays here. So we got DJ. Rob says DJ Moore is going to find the end zone. DJ Moore found the end zone 3 times last week.
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, with
So-
that Vikings defense, I
so-
don't hate
So,
it.
so Bears Vikings anytime touchdown. DJ Moore is at plus 195. So do we want to do like a DJ Moore?
I might just add him and make it a 5-legger since I haven't swiped the bet
and
yet.
Puka Nakua for the Rams.
But we got Kupp. I just
I
don't like.
did not add Cooper Kupp in my parlay.
I did.
You did?
mine.
I did not
Who'd you have on yours?
because let me see here. I have
Chase was the
Hawk,
fourth one we
Chase,
had.
Adams. Oh, I do have Kupp. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You silly
Hawkinson,
goose.
Chase, Adams, and Kupp. That's the
Now this is not one you guys have to ride with, but I've been pretty successful on the teaser so far this year. So this one's going to give you plus 140 odds, but again, it's 3 legs. So bear with me here.
Okay.
I'm doing it across 6 points. I'm going to take the San Francisco Cleveland over under down to 29.5. I'm going to
So
take
how
the
do
over.
you do that on FanDuel?
So you built like you would have to put 2 or 3 in a thing, and then like on the bottom you'll see where it says teaser. Like if you go to like your bet slip,
Okay.
you see where it says like 3-leg parlay.
All right.
or
Well,
what-
just tell me what the legs are, and then like to pick, and then I'll get there.
So I'm doing over 29.5 49ers Browns, over 37.5 Vikings Bears, and then under 47.5 Eagles Jets. I don't think the Jets are going to be able to put up any points against the Eagles, and I also think the Jets defense is good enough where the Eagles can't blow that.
Teasers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Let's see. Let's hear. We got a comment coming in right
it's
here.
over on San Francisco, Cleveland, 29.5, over 37.5, and then over 47.5.
It's under
I'm sorry,
47.
under 40,
Yeah.
under 41, under 47.5. Okay, I like
Correct.
that. And did you throw half a unit on there, or a whole
I'm throwing a
unit?
unit on it because it's 140. Teasers, you got to be a little like the tough thing with those is if one of those games gets weird, the odds aren't fantastic.
Okay, I threw a unit on it. I like
yeah.
it.
RJ coming with a comment saying DJ Moore might not find the end zone for another couple of weeks with Fields throwing the ball. Not every defense can be Washington, and Nakua won't slow down even when Kupp gets back to fully healthy. I think Kupp is fully healthy, and not every defense can be Washington, but Minnesota's worse. So I like.
I tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, PP?
I'm gonna refresh my beverage. I didn't think we were.
Yeah.
I grabbed like a little seltzer.
I might move on to bourbon here in a moment.
That's why I have.
I will join you. What are you
multiples.
having?
Larceny, baby. That gift
Oh,
you
you
got.
still yeah? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I
I'm
could join
drinking.
you boys today.
No, it's a beautiful idea. Drinking Founders Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Founders, of course, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you'd like to sponsor the podcast, we would welcome you with open arms. Purchased by a Spanish brewing company back in 2021, I believe. So no longer owned by the Grand Rapids
so
family
sad.
that started it.
So sad.
Yeah. He says, bye-bye, Bobby. Aaron, thank you for dropping by
That
the
says
program, buddy.
booby, by the way.
Oh, booby. Well, I'm
it's okay.
retarded. And I can't read. That's why I listen to audiobooks. So let me ask you, Bobby, Friday the 13th or the Halloween series, which is preferred? First of all, let me preface that. Do you remember watching Halloween H2O at my house
Yes.
when we were young? And I think you got in trouble for, or like I got in trouble for watching it with you or something like that. I don't know. I mean, no. Your mom let us, and then we took it over to your house and watched it with your mom, I think, too. Yeah.
I think I'm more of a Mike Myers fan than a Jason fan.
Perfect answer. We watched Friday the 13th last night because of, it being Friday the 13th.
Sure, obviously.
The most ridiculous films that have ever been made on the planet. It's just boobies and people getting stabbed, which cool, but I fell asleep in the middle of it.
What I miss?
Just talking about me and Bobby
Jason.
last time we got together.
Nice.
We were kids.
My brother made me watch the Child's Play movies when I was little.
God, I hated those.
Dude, they scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I don't fuck with puppets, dude.
Nah, I ain't in on all that. I've also gotten into, I'm starting to slip into Scary Talk algorithm on TikTok. Some of it I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And some of them I'm like, fuck. I mean, you can only believe what you believe or what I don't know. There's only so much that you can
I went on a
believe on
rampage
that.
this morning and sent you like 17 videos.
Yeah, I've got a lot of notifications on my TikToks right now, and most of them are from Bobby. I haven't gotten to him yet. I'm not ignoring you, but that was a lot. That was a lot to take.
No,
in.
I watched quite a few this morning, and I was like, oh, he'll love this. Oh my God, he's gonna laugh. Oh my
Most
God,
of them I do.
He's gonna cry watching this. Like
Most of them I do. The intended message is received for most of them, so keep it coming, buddy. I appreciate it. It's how we grow.
Yeah.
Any
absolutely.
other any other parlays we're building here?
While you
Corey,
guys are
I
looking
actually
at
love building one around this Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, let's build one
interception.
around Trevor Lawrence interceptions. So
all right, let's do it.
let me,
Because I want to be sitting here watching that game, waiting for it.
Just like, come on, motherfucker.
So Jags.
Yeah,
are
come on,
playing-
you son of a bitch. Because here's the thing.
So
You know
the
what?
Jags are playing the Saints on Monday night.
No, they're playing the Colts tomorrow night or tomorrow
Oh
afternoon.
shit! I'm sorry.
Use a silly goose, bitch. Use a silly goose, bitch.
FanDuel has all
bitch,
the games
bitch.
on here, including next week. Yeah, Indy and the Jags. Okay. So I'm in this game, passing props.
Bobby,
Trevor
your
Lawrence
dad,
interception.
the pops is letting them have it today.
Today's movies are reflections of downtown. Damn.
Just gentrification.
Just
is what he's
getting
talking
after it.
about.
So I can't parlay Trevor Lawrence interceptions into anything.
Yeah, you can.
Let me see.
Not on FanDuel.
You need to come. You need to come over to the Empire.
I need to cross the bridge and come over to Caesars.
Mm-hmm. Come on over.
Is there any free money if I come over?
Oh, I'm sure there is. I bet. Oh, let me
There's
refer
always
you.
I was going to
free
say
money.
if you have a link that you can send me that I can give you money and give me money.
Oh,
I
dude.
will sign up.
I'm doing it right now. Anybody else want to come to Caesars? Come on. Help me. Help you.
Help you.
All right, here we go. Robert Lehman.
That is I.
Why? There we go.
Wise men say.
Did you know what I got down to today? So Aaron and I were on the same
Bet
wavelength.
50 or more, we'll both get $5,000. I'm just saying 5,000
Okay,
rewards credits.
I can parlay this on MGM, so I'm good here with
Yeah.
with Trevor Lawrence.
So Aaron and I were on the same wavelength this morning. Like, let's also the way I have my head positioned and my hat positioned, it looks as if I'm bald.
It does.
Aaron and I were on the same wavelength this morning. Like, let's clean our houses so that we can do whatever we want later.
Mhm.
I also cleaned today and did laundry and went to the
Dude,
gym.
when it's raining out, like just do it. Just go
Just
clean.
get up off of your ass and get going. And I also was like,
It's been a productive day.
I got
It's
up. The
4
girls
o'clock and I've already had like 6 beers.
had a boy, dude. You've
good
been
day.
very productive, and you saw
Good
chicks
day.
in leggings, dude. Nice.
Nice.
So I turned on the news
That's
because
a
I was
mistake.
like, yeah,
Just kidding.
right. My fucking 5-year-old is standing in the living room with me, and they're like, here's the scene of the music festival that was attacked by Hamas. It's like, Daddy, what happened to all those cars? And I was like, oh fuck, all right, turning that off immediately. And then
Here's Paw Patrol.
we watched Game Day, and
There you go.
and then
Little
I
less
was like,
serious.
yeah, a lot less, right? Lee
Pat
Corso's up
McAfee's just
there.
like, I want to talk about Israel.
Yeah, he's like, all right, shut up.
You're like,
bitch."
"What?"
Like,
Okay,
McAfee
okay.
just being like, yeah. Pat McAfee's just being ridiculous up there. And then Joel Klatt came out covered in purple and gold glitter. And so that was pretty cool. But they you know what I rocked out to when I was cleaning? Fucking Wheatus, dude. We were getting down to some teenage dirtbag. Me and Harper were
Nice.
dancing around the living room. Got into some Blink-182 after that. I was just rocking her through my middle school angst years.
Thank
We
you
were
for not being like, yeah, we're just gonna listen to Baby Shark 800 times in a row.
no.
Me and Mary are talking about kids, and I'm like, I will not under any
Ooh.
circumstance.
Pop's coming in with a banger of a comment here.
What do you got?
You guys should do a challenge on Wednesday for all participants to donate $5 towards a Saturday parlay. Donate 50% of the winnings to charity.
Dude.
Dude.
Banger.
Dude. I'd even take it to 75%.
The charity, yeah. The charity parlay competition. I love it.
Charity
Parlay challenge.
parlays, like that's beautiful.
Got to workshop a name here, but we'll get it.
Like cherry parfaits.
I mean, who
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
love donating to charity and ice cream? I mean, come on.
It's yogurt, Bob. Okay.
Hey,
With granola.
Yeah, so it's healthy.
I'm just a teenage
not gonna lie, Pops and I got drunk last night, and I took a little cruise, a little Friday night cruise down to Dairy Queen.
in an Uber.
No, I drove.
Trying to help you.
What are you doing, Bob?
Cherry
Bob,
parfait.
open the door. Fairfield, Westchester Police here.
You know, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can Uber Eats an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
I wasn't that drunk.
We're not.
We've done it.
that
We
drunk.
just
You're
we
not
had somebody.
that drunk.
I summoned another human being to get in their vehicle, pick me up an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, and deliver it to me.
It was so good. I got a Butterfinger and Oreo
Dude,
Blizzard.
the future.
To the future.
So good.
Dude, I am fully convinced that both my wife and mother-in-law are on a mission to get me increasingly fatter. The amount of Reese's that currently reside within my domicile is fucked up.
Are these Halloween Reese's?
Yeah, yes, all of the kinds.
Like, are they
and Kit
for
Kats.
trick? Do you guys get a lot of trick or treaters?
Nope. But we buy candy like we get the fucking
We get like 4 kids.
like
a
we're
year.
on the fucking border of Mexico, dude. Like we have so much fucking candy. It's insane. Insane. And
Are they all in the freezer?
I rotate them in. just 'cause I
Yeah,
don't
you got
have
it. You
the
got it.
space. Yeah.
So one of these days, so Pop's coming to the comment about his ice cream cake. One of these days, we've got to get the 4 of
Dude.
us together so y'all can try this ice cream
I'm
cake.
so fucking in. You don't have to convince me at all.
No, there's no convincing needed. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you, like it is
God.
a magical experience.
So I'm telling you this about the Reese's because last time we got to dinner with the in-laws, and then as we're leaving, my mother-in-law's like, "Oh, Corey, I got something for you," and she hands me a giant fucking bag of Reese's popcorn. I'm just like,
What?
"Oh my god!" She's like,
Reese's popcorn.
What the
It's
fuck
po-
is
it's-
that?
so it's not like it's just popcorn with like drizzled peanut butter and chocolate on it, and it's not too much to where it like gets all over your hands. It's almost fucked up how perfect it is, and
Yeah.
I was like, why is it so big? She's like, well, I got it at Costco. Like,
Of course.
I
Of course
was
it's
like,
at
have
Costco because
sizes
Costco
that- yeah,
has
right.
fucking
I
everything.
was like, I hate how good this is gonna be later.
That's for the people who they're like, we don't want you to get up for when you're like, now I need something sweet.
Yeah,
Now I
it's
want
sweet
something
and
salty.
salty.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
it's
got it
just
all.
all there. It's all
Yeah.
there. Oh fuck,
It is
man.
popcorn, so you don't feel like a piece of shit after.
Well,
Mm,
what if you felt like that before?
yeah. What if you already are one?
No, this popcorn's healthy. Just has a little
Yeah.
sugar on it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just like a peanut butter chocolate jizz on it.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm sitting here on my bet slip with a Trevor Lawrence pick.
Yeah,
We got
Okay,
any other?
I'm listening.
We got any other ideas here? Or
I'm taking a look here. Let's take a look at how do we feel about a Travis Etienne over 72.5 rushing yards? Went for like $150 last week.
the
72.5
Colts.
feels firm.
Feels like Vegas knows what they're doing there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I would take him for plus 60, but I would take an alternate spread on the rushing yards. I'd take him for 60 because like I literally lost $200 Monday night because Pacheco got 62 yards instead of 70.
Hmm.
Like if I would have hit Pacheco for
Ooh.
60 yards instead of 70, I would have won.
Ooh, what about Zach Moss over 50 rushing yards plus 110? I know
Are we
Jonathan
worried?
Taylor's coming back.
Yeah, that's they paid one of those guys.
Yeesh. So
Salute
Travis
to you, Jeff.
Etienne for 60 yards, at least on FanDuel, is minus 180. 70 yards is minus 114, and 80 yards is plus 128. So I like the juice on the plus 60 because it's not terrible.
On Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting a plus 60. I'm getting a plus 50, and it's like minus 410. I don't like that.
So on FanDuel, it's minus 280 for plus 50, which that's also not horrible.
Ooh.
Because when you combine that, it's obviously going to extrapolate. But
do we think? Here's a question: do we think the Jaguars are going to score 3 touchdowns?
dude, divisional games are so tough to predict, man.
The reason I ask is because Brandon McManus extra points made is at 2.5, and it's plus 108. Let's
I
flip
hate
it over to.
I hate
Yeah.
that line.
Do we want to go under?
I don't
it's
want to touch that.
Minus 148.
I don't want to touch that. Like 2.5 extra points. That is like that game could be like 20 to.
I
14.
really like the juice on a Gardner Minshew over 1.5 passing touchdowns at plus 159.
You like
1.5.
Two touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't love
two
that.
touchdowns is plus 140 on FanDuel.
I got it at plus 159. Over 1.5.
I don't hate that. 2 touchdowns and 1.5 is the same thing.
But you push it to.
No, you don't push it to. It's 2 or more.
Oh, okay. You're at 2 or more?
2 or more is plus 140.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's get out of this Colts Jags game. We got the Trevor Lawrence pick. Let's get out of the Colts Jags game.
I like the ETN plus 50 yards. I'm going to keep that.
What's
the ETN one? I want to ride.
I like where Charlie's at. Here. Let's get
50
into this.
yards rushing at minus 280.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this Saints Texans game because this is a bit of an enigma. We might find some nuggets.
I like
Let's
this.
find some nuggets.
I like this. Let's get in here. So the over/under is 42.5. This game is being played in Houston. I don't like that spread.
Derek Carr over 1.5 passing touchdowns at 152.
Derek Carr passing touchdowns. 2 passing touchdowns for Derek Carr on FanDuel is plus 148. So about the same.
Did you guys do that? You guys did that as an alt.
That's
then,
an
right,
alternate
for ETN?
line. So
Yeah,
I can't get it. I can't
Derek
get
Carr
that
for
either.
over
Yeah.
1.5 passing touchdowns is plus 150 on FanDuel.
How do you feel about that, Aaron?
Run it by me again.
Derek Carr, 2 or over 1.5 passing touchdowns, plus 151, basically.
Against Houston.
Yeah.
I
What do we
don't
think
love
Kamara's
it.
going to do this week?
It's tough, man.
This is honestly, I'm trying to find some. I'm
Guys,
just so worried about the weather this week.
Guys,
And I know that one's
But
not gonna
they're
matter.
in Houston.
No, I was saying I know that one's not going to matter. I'm just. Go ahead, Corey.
do we fade the streak?
For who? CJ Stroud.
Stroud.
I was honestly going to say, do we parlay CJ Stroud gets an interception with Trevor Lawrence? I
It's
kind of
plus
like it.
112.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it a lot. Let's just do.
He's a rookie quarterback getting plus money to throw an interception.
and against a really good defense.
You can't parlay like on FanDuel. You can't parlay.
I'm on I'm on MGM where
Yeah, on
You
Caesars,
can.
the thing I just sent you a link to.
All right, let me
Corey,
go
I'm
to the
getting-
bathroom and then I'll be back.
All right.
Corey, I'm getting plus 351 to parlay both Trevor Lawrence
Uh,
and CJ
yeah.
Stroud.
345.
I might just rock this.
Let's find
I
one
don't-
more.
You want to find one more? If you really want to throw another one in there, it's not
You
going to
can
be
do both.
well, it's not going to be crazy odds, but it'll boost it because it's 3. My boy PJ Walker's throwing a fucking pick tomorrow.
Let's take a look here.
It's like
Total
minus
interceptions.
220, I bet.
Yeah, I'm out of there on that one though.
Well, but what does it do to the? Because it's you know what I mean?
What if they just don't throw the ball though?
Oh, yeah, that takes it to 552. Which
Hmm?
okay, I kind of like the interception parlay though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who? You know who? Mac Jones.
Oh, but the Raiders. I like.
Here's the thing about
what's a-
interceptions, though.
What's a Josh Dobbs?
Let's take a look.
Minus 119.
Has he been wayward with the ball this year? I don't think so.
He threw 2 against the Bengals.
Did he?
But I like the Rams secondary this year. I don't know.
Yeah.
But to say that he's going to throw another pick in this game,
All right.
Just-
Let me.
going roulette style here.
Okay. What do you think about Desmond Ritter plus 150?
I was just on that.
That
I
takes us
was
to 1028.
All right, let's see. Total where's the interceptions? There we go. Ooh, yeah, I'm getting him at plus 152.
Yeah, I got 150. So our overall should be about the same because I was a little
Yeah. So I'm at 1022. Where are you at?
1028.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
Bobby-
this for sure.
Bobby, we're adding a Desmond Ritter interception. So we've got a Trevor Lawrence, a CJ Stroud, a Desmond Ritter interception for plus 1022 odds.
That game's
All right, give me a second
okay.
here. I'm logging into Caesars.
So here's why I like this bet, Corey. Let's
Mhm.
let's make it seem like we actually
break
know
it
what we're
down.
doing.
Uh-huh.
So obviously we already know about CJ Stroud. Weather is going to be a factor across every game tomorrow. I guarantee that. We're looking at a game in Jacksonville, Florida,
Do I have a Caesars
a game in a
account?
dome in Houston, and a game in a dome in Atlanta. They are going to throw the ball in these 3 games.
Yeah, dude, we're
Oh,
smart.
I have a Caesars account. I already have a Caesars account, so I don't think I can.
God damn it, Bobby.
I'm sorry.
I'm going half a unit on this, Corey, and I'm placing it right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's ride.
All right, hold on a second here. Pops came in with a comment here. Said, "I'll commit $100 to your parlays."
Dude,
What a guy.
I think your dad just kept going. Like you got Dairy Queen, he got fucking Elijah Craig. Like he just kept rolling.
For sure.
Elijah Craig a la mode.
Yes, it's a bourbon pecan ice cream.
It's
He lo-
classy.
He
okay?
loves butter pecan, just not bourbon.
Really?
It's bourbon pecan. It's a new kind.
He doesn't do well. The email address you provide does not exist in our system. Okay, so maybe I don't have a Caesars.
Fuck yes.
Now I'm liking just kind of riding parlays together, and I'm feeling saucy.
Yeah,
I
it's
am,
just
I am
fun.
getting there, boys.
I honestly really like just the Titans money line at plus 200.
Should we just get some underdog bets going for the
Uh,
next parlay?
Sign up.
Yeah.
Just
So I got
can you guys
Titans,
just give me 3
London game.
seconds?
we're with baby. We'll repeat it. Don't you worry. We're keeping it live for the people. We got you. We ain't leaving you behind.
I just don't want to feel that, man.
We got you. We got you. Shh, it's okay.
Do you have a promo code?
No. It should just be in whatever I sent you.
I clicked the link, and that's just kind of what I'm.
Is there a
on, so-
promo code listed or no? No.
Not on the thing you sent me.
It should just, if you sign up, it should work, right? Like it should reference my account.
800 years ago.
What are some other?
Okay.
We're not betting on our teams. So Bengals, Browns, Steelers are off.
Yeah, I know. But if you're gonna build
I
an underdog one,
know.
I love the Browns because it's gonna be sloppy and you're not getting those odds anywhere else.
But let's just put that off to the side because
No. I'm not even saying, because here's the thing.
Like-
I'm not even saying I'd be comfortable with it, but
let's just put we don't. If we're building a parlay of underdogs, we don't need a plus 400. We need like plus 150 to plus 250 is where I'm kind of at.
what do you think about Titans?
Patriots.
Colts? Oh, Patriots.
Patriots are getting plus 130 money line right now. So
Yeah.
just with Patriots and Titans, I'm at plus 581.
Where am I at?
God, it's sad how quickly I know my fucking credit card number.
That's impressive.
What are you at there, Court?
With those two games,
Plus, yeah.
581.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 575, so about the same.
Buccaneers are plus 140 at home. I think that's a sneaky game that they could absolutely win.
I agree, especially them off the bye.
All right. So I am officially on Caesars. Just deposited a Benji.
From your dad, dude. He said I got you. $100 to the parlays. Use it.
$100 to the parlays. Let's get after it, boys.
Charlie coming in with a comment. Grater's bourbon chocolate is tremendous.
There you go.
Can you please read that comment in Shane Gillis's Donald Trump?
Grater's bourbon chocolate is tremendous. Tremendous. I've had other bourbon chocolates. Not as good. Not as good.
I had a bite and I said, "Wow, this is tremendous."
I said, wow, this is tremendous. I don't know.
That is phenomenal. Thank you for
It's
that.
all right.
I
So
needed that.
looking at the board, there are
You're gonna have to help
14
me navigate Caesars because it's a little different than the rest.
You'll find your way.
Figure it out, dude.
All right, go to
Uh,
here. Just start it easy. Start with this underdog parlay. We'll get you back on the interceptions ones here in a
All
second.
right, let's ride.
So we got
there's four games, and we can build this however you want. There's 4 games I'm looking at of underdogs at
Okay.
we're talking money line, right?
What?
Corey?
Just monies.
yeah,
Okay.
money line. Yeah.
So I like the Titans plus 200, and yours might be a little different, but it's probably
Yeah,
the same.
Plus
196.
196. Got it.
Yeah.
Patriots plus 125, Buccaneers plus 140, Colts plus 155.
So Patriots, Buccaneers.
Now,
You had which one? You had the Browns included in that one.
I did not know. If
You said
I
what?
did those 4 together,
What were the 4? Run those back.
Titans, Patriots.
It was Titans, Pats, Bucks, Colts.
yeah.
Colts.
Well, how many units?
Now here's the thing. No. I don't want to ride this together because this is ridiculous. I mean, like I could put a buck down on it, but like
I think I would take the Colts out and go half
I-
a unit.
take the Colts out and do half a unit on this.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
Buccaneers, Patriots, and Titans, and go half a unit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still at plus 1534.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might on my own here just sprinkle a little straight up on the Titans.
That's placed. I just did that 3-legger.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this as a parlay, but I'm gonna play the Titans. Just
I'll ride it
straight.
with you, Core. I'll ride it with you.
Oh, I'm on the parlay.
He's on the parlay.
I'm on the
Okay.
parlay.
So
I
what
just,
was this interceptions parlay?
We have Desmond Ritter. So when you do it, go to the game, and then up at the top, you can go to same game parlay. Go to that, and then you can go down to
Okay.
total interceptions. We got Desmond Ritter, Trevor Lawrence,
Got it.
and
Desmond Ritter over 1.5. Got it.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. No, it's just over half an over.
Yeah,
0.5.
each one
Over
of them should be
0.5,
half.
So basically for a pick.
a pick.
Right.
Yeah.
Each one of
Yeah.
them to have a pick. Which I can't wait to hate watch tomorrow.
We've got 3 great brackets of parlays. We've got touchdowns, interceptions, and underdogs. This is
Yeah.
Do we want to do one more? Or?
I'm my nipples are hard.
So it's just Desmond Ritter and CJ Stroud. We don't have anybody else.
We
There's
have
3 of them. Yeah.
Desmond Ritter, CJ
T-Law?
Stroud,
Yeah, T-Law.
and Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Here's one I would
love.
love to build. And this is going to be wild. I don't think we should go more than 2 legs on this.
Hold
What
on.
2 defenses are scoring tomorrow?
How many
Anytime
units do you guys
touch,
have
because you
on
can
this
usually
big
get team
parlay?
defense.
I have a half on all of these, Bobby.
Okay. All right.
Defenses that are scoring touchdowns.
I like the Bills
the
defense
Rams.
scoring tomorrow.
What's
I
that?
like the Rams and Bills. That sounds.
Ooh, that sounds juicy.
What about the Lions?
Aren't we worried about their secondary?
I just see Aiden Hutchinson with like a strip sack. He's just
Okay.
like one of those dudes. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
No.
We
We're
don't-
just we're
Or like
spitballing.
the Raiders
Oh, the Raiders.
or the Niners.
Let me look at.
The Niners scoring like the Buffalo Bills defense scoring a touchdown against New York seems pretty plausible.
No offense, but like the Niners scoring a touchdown on the Browns.
You know, it's one I cashed last
Seems
week
pretty straight up.
as an anytime touchdown scorer was just Jared Goff at plus 600, and he had like a goal line sneak in.
Ooh, we should have checked Jalen what he is as an anytime. touchdown.
His is always bad because
His is like always minus like 350.
But
or
he's
something
kind of
bullshit.
similar to like you get. I would always throw that in a parlay over like a CMC because you're
Yeah.
getting better
How do we
odds.
like-
But I feel like it's just as likely.
I was gonna say, how do we like the Cowboys? Like,
It's a Monday night. That's the only reason I don't want to
Going
touch
back.
it
okay,
I really like the Ram. I'm getting Rams plus 500.
for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, defensive or special team. Yeah.
Ooh, where do you see this little mother?
If you just go to the game and go to anytime touchdown,
is that
it should
on
be-
FanDuel?
Oh, okay.
I'm on this one. I'm doing on DraftKings just to kind of spread the wealth.
Okay,
To
'Cause I
different
might also
millionaires.
throw a. I can also get a 50% boost on any of these, so I might just. I don't want to do it on this. I want to do a defensive touchdown parlay. Oh, honestly, dude. I mean, what's the 49ers at?
That's what I.
That's
Did you
what I
not
was
hear
saying.
me saying that?
I'm sorry,
Literally
no,
the
I
first
was-
game I spit out.
Yeah, plus
Come on.
475. I kind of like just
I'm
going
not
Rams
seeing that.
49ers.
TD scorer.
Anytime TD, 49ers, Browns.
All I'm getting is player to score a touchdown. I'm not getting.
You have to go to the actual game.
Yeah,
I am at the game.
So
I don't have Caesar, so I don't know. But you typically, I mean, I can do this across the 3 that I have.
NFL, if you go,
Yeah.
where the hell is this at? Ball.
I'm getting
Yeah, there we
plus
Defense.
Same game parlay.
3,350. So I'm
Anytime
kind of digging
touchdowns
this.
for San Francisco defense is plus 480 on FanDuel.
Prop bets. Scoring.
Yeah, I'm going to do a
play.
third of a unit on this for sure.
All right, so we got the 49ers defense. What other defenses do we have?
I just have 49ers and Rams.
I'm not
And the
getting it.
Rams.
You're not? Are you only
Yeah.
on Caesars?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rams, same game parlay.
I am going to roll with this one. All right. Well, we're going to
It's
build
plus
another one, Corey, because I
440.
got a 50% boost on DraftKings I want to utilize. So let's maybe something that's
I
not going to
like
be
Buffalo against New York too, man.
long shot.
I might fucking ride this little 3-legger here. Buffalo defense. Oh, these odds are freaking retarded. So this 3-leg parlay for the San Francisco defense, the Rams defense, and the Buffalo defense is plus 18,000.
Yeah, if there were fucking 3 defensive touchdowns in a day, that would be nuts.
You throw
Yeah, I'm going to
five-
stick
you
with
throw-
the 2.
You throw a 5 ski on that, it's 918. I'm feeling juicy, so we're gonna toss it down.
This was the worst idea ever. We basically were like,
Terrible.
hey, we'll talk about like scary movies and apple cider. And now we're just like, I'm
Now we're
drinking
just-
bourbon,
we're
going
just
through ridiculous
gambling obnoxiously.
parlays. Too bad it's raining.
I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey, lost the house.
Brian,
All
what's
right.
up, brother? How are you, sir? Welcome to the fucking show.
We're in full degen mode here, Brian. So if you got any
Yeah, get
juicy
that.
parlays, any sweet can't miss bets for next week here
Hey,
or
hey.
for tomorrow.
I got to bounce off, but Bobby, go back in and log in through the regular login, and then you'll be running the stream.
Okay. All right. I will log out.
We can wrap up too if we need to. I'm
Yeah, I
not.
mean, if we need to wrap, that's fine, man. We've been going for 2
Yeah,
hours.
we've
Yeah,
been going
so.
almost 2 hours.
Chat.
Just getting words from headquarters saying, "Get your ass upstairs and be a
He's
dad."
like, I hear
it's-
you're betting all
Wait.
of our money.
Hey, look, guys, it's been real. It's been a fun Saturday. I think it's kind of a good place to stop it anyway. So,
Yeah, it probably is. I'd keep
Awesome.
betting stupid shit.
Enjoy the rest
Absolutely.
of your evening.
Dude, our
Have
group
a-
chat's gonna be wild tomorrow.
yeah.
we are going to be fucking just.
Yeah. Yep. That massive fake tits. Nice. Nice. All right,
right.
guys.
Love you
Have a
guys.
great evening. See ya.
Later, guys. Have a good night.